Look at how cool this is on a debit card. How are you guys doing today? My name is Apple Credit and I make daily personal finance, entrepreneurship, and credit card related videos here on YouTube for high school and college students. I also host a weekly podcast called Young Smart Money over on iTunes. And today I want to give you guys my review of the Cash Card by Square. So if you guys aren't familiar, Square is this company that essentially lets merchants, pretty small merchants, take credit cards more cheaply than the traditional route. And they also have this app on the App Store called the Cash App. And if you're under the age of 25, you've probably at least heard of the Cash App, if not have it. It's basically Venmo, but different. It's like a more simple interface, I guess. It's basically Venmo, but it's run by Square instead of PayPal, who Venmo is run by. And they developed this debit card that I think is really, really cool. I think it's gonna be really big, really revolutionary, honestly, in my opinion. So I wanted to share with you guys because I just got mine a couple days ago in the mail. Packaging is right over here. My Cash Card, hashtag Cash Card. But yeah, so I just got it, so I want to give you guys a review of it, show you guys my 2 cents. So basically this card, it's the debit card for millennials. Honestly, that's what they're marketing it as. That's what it is. And as you guys can see, you're actually able to customize it. And I have my name on there, along with a crude little drawing of an apple. You can draw whatever you want. You can put whatever you want on this card. It gives you this whole little rectangle down here to customize. And it allows you just on your phone to like draw whatever you want to be down there. You can add in some letters. I just spelled my name and drew a little apple. But some people are like super artistic with it. And if you go on Instagram, you can find like some super like aesthetic versions of this that are like really, really cool. But it's basically a really easy way to move. It presents a really easy way to move money around instead of like dealing with banks and the bank's apps, because I mean those can be a little bit clunky. There is some friction with banks apps just with signing in. Honestly, just with signing in and everything, and the interface isn't the best. But with this, you use the Cash App, and the Cash App's super straightforward. There's like 3 buttons in the whole thing. And it's really, really easy to do. If you guys use the Cash App, comment cash in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you guys if you use the Cash App. Let me know. Comment cash down there. But you use the Cash App to put money on this card, and it's really, really easy. Like over here, I'll throw up some my screens on my phone from using the app and show you guys what it's actually like. But it's really easy to move money around. You can put money onto this card in literally seconds and take it off and do whatever you want. So it's really easy to move money around if you need to. Maybe it's good for a kid. Like maybe you would give this to your kid and you put like 20 bucks on there if they're going to, I don't know, Valley Fair or like an amusement park or something, and you want to give them like an allowance. Like you can just give them this card, put like 20 bucks on there, hand it to them. I mean, that's a good idea. I never even thought of that. But if you need to give your kid like an allowance or something, it's gonna be a good idea. So, but the main draw to the Cash Card is really the rewards. All right, so the Cash Card, the rewards are pretty nice. They're called boosts. And I'm gonna just go through all of them because they're all pretty cool, and I think they all have a good. I should just mention them all because they're all pretty good. So the first one is nice. This is probably the one I'm gonna use the most, and it's 15% off Chipotle. So if you use this card, if you bring this card to Chipotle and you use this card to pay for your food, you can get 15% off anything up to $75. So that's pretty nice. Like you go to Chipotle, you get a burrito for 10 bucks, and you get it for $8.50. Like that's a pretty nice deal, at least for me. I know I go to Chipotle not that often, but like being able to get 15% off, that's not bad at all. Panera, you're gonna get 10% off up to $75, so pretty similar there. I don't go to Panera that much, but if you go to Panera, 10% off. If you go to any coffee shop, so any place that sells pretty much exclusively coffee, any of like the Starbucks, the Caribou's, the Dunkin' Donuts, all of these guys, you're gonna get $1 off your purchase. And the caveat here is that you have to spend at least $1.50. But as long as you spend $1.50, you get $1 off. So you could, if there's some place that offers like $1.50, like small coffee, you could get it for 50 cents. And that's really nice right there. I know I'm definitely gonna be taking advantage of that. Going to some small local coffee shops and getting my coffee for ideally less than $1, because that, I mean, paying more than $1 for coffee, for me at least, is kind of a bit much when I could just make it at home for pennies. So but yeah, $1 off any coffee shop, minimum $1.50. You get 15% off at Shake Shack. Again, that's gonna be a $75 maximum because they don't want you spending like thousands of dollars catering like a grad party or something and then just putting it on this card and saving hundreds of dollars. Additionally, 5% off at Whole Foods, which is kind of nice, especially for like a grocery store, even though Whole Foods is hella expensive, especially for a college student, but up to $100, so you can get potentially $5 off your grocery shopping if you spend $100 there, which is pretty easy to do. So if you shop at Whole Foods a lot, this could be a good option for you. But again, since it's just 5%, there's probably ways you can do that with credit cards that are gonna allow you to get even more cash back, especially like the Amazon credit card, which I have a whole video on, I'll link that up down here. But you can get 5% back at Whole Foods with that. And that's, yeah, so this one's up to $100 at Whole Foods. $1 off at Subway, again, it's gonna be the minimum of $1.50. So I heard rumors from a friend that he's actually able to get 3 cookies at Subway for 80 cents. So I haven't confirmed that, but if you're interested in Subway cookies, you can potentially get 3 of them for 80 cents, which seems like a pretty good deal to me. I'm not really sure, never had a Subway cookie before, but if you like Subway cookies, this might be the way to go for you. Additionally, 10% off at Chipotle, maximum $75 again. And that's all the bonuses. And the caveats with these, most of them can be used every 1 to 2 hours. So you can't just go and like pass this card down the line of all your friends while you're paying. But what you can do is just put them all on one tab and then Venmo somebody, or I guess Cash App somebody the rest. Like if you put it all on your card and it's only like 50 bucks, you get the discount, and then you just have everybody else that Cash App it to you, and then you can get reward. You basically save money by buying everybody else food. So that's pretty nice. And you have to pick one of these to use at a time. So you can't go to Starbucks and then just go right next door to Chipotle and get both discounts. Like you have to pick one to use, and you can only switch the discount that you're using every 12 to 24 hours. So you gotta keep that in mind. So you really gotta plan a little bit ahead of time to think like, okay, where am I gonna go of these places in the next couple days? So you just gotta keep that in mind, because you can only switch it every 12 to 24 hours. But other than that, like this is just, it's a debit card that allows you to get discounts at like pretty big fast casual and fast food places. So to me, this seems like a win. Like I have no complaints for this card. I'm probably not gonna use it that much, just because, especially right now when I'm working on hitting sign-up bonuses for the Chase Freedom and the Chase Freedom Unlimited, I'm getting a much higher ROI on those, because I'm getting potentially about 30% return on my spend, versus up to 35, versus this card, the highest return I'm gonna get. Potentially I could get like, if I'm spending $1.50 and getting $1 off, I could be getting like a 66% return on spend, or 66% savings. So I might use this if I go to like a coffee shop. Other than that, at the moment, it doesn't really make sense for me to use, just because I can get higher returns with other things. So I probably won't be using it that much. And I wouldn't recommend like going out to Chipotle just because you have this card. Like you're not saving that much in the grand scheme of things, but like if you're already going there, if you're already getting something at Chipotle, might as well use this card and just get 15% off, because I mean, like, why not? Yeah, so, but there is another caveat here, is that you have to have the amount for the full purchase on your card. So if you were going to Chipotle, getting a $10 burrito, with a discount it's $8.50, you have to have that full $10 on your cash card. Which is, I mean, it's probably not that important for most people, because I mean, most of the time you're not saving actually that much in each purchase, but you do have to keep in mind that you have to have the whole purchase amount on your card. It's just how the card works. I guess they probably refund you the difference immediately, and because Cash and Square are the ones that are taking the loss here, not the merchant. So the merchant still gets their 10 bucks, but then Cash is going to, or Square is going to just refund you the $1.50 into your account. So that's why you have to have the full purchase amount on your account. So if you're wondering how to get one of these, I just got mine a couple days ago, and all you have to do is download the Cash app, sign up, and then they'll send you one if you request one. So if you guys want to download the Cash app, there's an affiliate link in the description that's going to allow you to get $5 when you sign up, and me to get $5 when you sign up as well. So if you guys want to support the channel, feel free to use that link. Otherwise, you can just sign up in the App Store. You're not going to get the $5, but it's whatever. And if you just find somebody's link to use, it doesn't have to be my link. Any of the links will give you $5. And you get the card in about 3 to 5 business days. I think it took about a week for the card to get here once I requested it. But what you gotta do, you gotta draw that cool picture, guys. You gotta customize it and make it look cool, because if you don't, then what's the point? Honestly, like most of the reason I got this card was because I could draw on it. Not gonna lie, because I'm probably not gonna use it that much. I prefer to use credit cards just to build my credit score and all that good stuff. But let me know in the description below what you guys would put on your card, or what you're going to put on your card, what you already have. DM me a picture of your card on Instagram, not the back though with the numbers on it, just the front with the picture, because I don't want to have your credit card number or your debit card number. That has happened before, actually. Somebody did send me pictures of the fronts of their credit cards, and I was like, probably shouldn't do that, man. But yeah, that's just me. Yeah, so let me know what your thoughts are on the cash card in the description below. I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say, because I think it's a pretty cool thing that Square is doing. I think they're trying to sort of get people in the habit of using this card when they go out to eat, just so that people get in that habit, and then they start using this at a place where they're not getting the discount, and then Square is making money on those transaction fees, so you never know. All right, and then the book that I'm reading right now is the Ask Gary V book. If you guys haven't checked out Ask Gary V, it's a show where Gary Vaynerchuk, serial entrepreneur, answers questions from people online. He's a pretty cool dude. I would recommend checking it out. If you want to check out the book too, there will be a link in the description below as well. Anyways, guys, my name is Apple Kreider. I make daily personal finance, entrepreneurship, and credit card related videos here on YouTube for high school and college students, so I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you want to learn more about investing, I've got an entire free online video lecture course down below. Check it out.